Join us now for Inside Monroe College, a series of programs designed to look at the role of Monroe College in the provision of tertiary education in St. Lucia.
THDI, Tourism and Hospitality Training Institute, is an initiative that Monroe College started back in 2010, together with the assistance of the Government of St. Lucia, the St. Lucia Hotel and Tourism Association, and the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association. The main goal behind the program is to develop young St. Lucians, young unemployed St. Lucians, so that they can gain access, employment within the local hospitality industry as well as the cruise industry. So basically what we do, we take young students who have the potential to be trained in the industry. We undertake training with them for a period of about 4 months. So there's 4 months of in-classroom training in the areas of front office services, food and beverage services, bar operations and mixology, culinary arts and housekeeping services. And once they've completed their in-classroom training, they're sent out on a 400-hour internship. So during these 400 hours, we're actually placing them with member establishments through the SLHTA to actually go through the practical experience. So they're able to take what they learned in classroom and match it with what is actually happening in the workplace. Some of the properties will give them a small stipend, others are not able to. So that's something that we understand. I mean, you're going out on internship. Basically, the hotels, the restaurants, the bars are assisting you in gaining that knowledge. So, students have to understand that it's not always a situation where they will be given a stipend. There's a minimum age requirement. So we're looking for people 18 and older. When I say young St. Lucians, the majority of our students are from 18 to about 20, 28. But that does not mean that if somebody who's in their 30s, 40s, who is looking for a career change, we would not turn them down. So we're looking for people who have the right attitude, because that's the biggest thing. We can train a skill, but I can't train you to have a right attitude. I can't train you to be friendly, to be personable. So we're looking for people to come in with the right attitude, with the right foundation, and then we can then assist you in getting the right knowledge and the skill set that is required to be successful in the industry. We do have some entry requirements. So in order for me to assess the individual coming in, they will meet with an admissions committee. So they will have a one-on-one interview session. We do need a minimum of 3 CXCs, any 3 CXCs at general level. We're also looking for an essay so that we can learn a little bit more about that individual and why they want to come into the program. There is an application form that this person must fill. We look for people to have a police record, a certificate of character, of course, a resume, and then we're looking for 2 forms of national photo ID. And the reason why this is very important is because the St. Lucia Development Bank is one of our biggest supporters in this program, and they're actually providing the student loans. So students can actually access these student loans to facilitate finance of the program. So this is where the 2 forms of national ID come in, and we must have those in order to work with the SLDB. We have a lot of young people who are leaving secondary school who maybe have not been able to get a job for the last year since they've graduated, and they're now moving into, what's the deal, what's the next course of action for me, and so they're looking to get into hospitality. Then you have another group of people who have been working. They may have been laid off because of the seasonality of the industry. That does happen from time to time. And now they're looking to get recertified, to get new knowledge, to get relevant knowledge. So it may be a situation where someone was working in the food and beverage sector and now wants to get into front office services. So now they're coming to us to get that training so that they can get that new position and be ready for employment as soon as the season opens. With THDI, you do earn credits that you can put towards your bachelor's degree. THDI provides certification, so you're getting a certificate in your area of specialization, whether it be front office, bars, or whatever the case may be. With a bachelor's degree, that is a long-term goal, right? That takes about 2 years and 9 months, 8 semesters of study. So at the end of a bachelor's degree, you're holding a higher level of certification. So these are students who are being trained for management level positions, for supervisory level positions. So the courses you'll do in a bachelor's degree are more management style courses, whereas with the certification, we're teaching you hands-on practical knowledge so that you can go in there and at least get your foot through the door.
You've been watching Inside Monroe College, a series of programs designed to look at the role of Monroe College in the provision of tertiary education in St. Lucia.